Can we all admit that we all wanted to become like him at least once in our life, isn't it? I remember I was once having a conversation with my friend where we were talking about a favorite childhood show. So I said Shinchan. So you know the first thing she said after hearing his name? She said कि यार मतलब वो बंदा कितना खुश रहता है अपने में, कितना मस्त रहता है. He doesn't need anyone else to be happy, and he doesn't need any kind of external thing to live his life with happiness. When it comes to Shinchan, you can always find that ray of happiness reflecting through him. Like, see, there are different things that makes him so attractive, but here I'm specifically talking about happiness. Being happy even when you don't have anything specific, anything external to feel good about yourself. Even when you don't have anyone to share a company with, right? All you have is yourself. So we want to figure out all his secrets in chapter 3 of today's video, and along with that, we're going to discuss so many other things which can help you unlock your true and long-lasting happiness. First, we need to find out the root causes of unhappiness. Why is it that you're feeling unhappy most of the time? What if I tell you that the major root cause of you being unhappy is nothing but expectations? Seriously, having expectations. And when I say keeping expectation, I'm not only talking about keeping expectations from people, I'm talking about keeping expectations from situations as well. Wanting things to go in a certain way, wanting things to happen in a way you want it to, right? Our mood gets instantly off if it doesn't. So basically our happiness is dependent on these things. तो यार यही तो बात है, यही तो सारी फसाद की जड़ है. This is basically you trying to control outcomes of certain situation, or what kind of emotion it brings out. It brings out frustration, unhappiness, unsatisfaction. Sometimes you just need to see life just the way it is. Okay, I'm all for manifesting your dream life and all these things, but sometimes just see life just the way it is, okay? You don't have to control each and everything, right? For example, let's say you have started something new in your life, okay? You are trying to achieve something, you are working hard on your goals, and you expected certain people in your life to appreciate you for that. बेसिक चीज़ है ऑब्वियसली. जब भी हम कोई चीज़ क्रिएट करते हैं, कुछ नया स्टार्ट करते हैं, वी क्रेव फॉर अप्रिशिएशन. इट्स नॉर्मल. ओके, व्हाट इफ इट डजंट गेट दैट अप्रिशिएशन? इट डजंट मीट आवर एक्सपेक्टेशन, व्हिच अल्टीमेटली लीड्स टू अनहैप्पीनेस. So that's the thing. When it comes to keeping expectations from people, I don't think I have to talk a lot about this, because somewhere deep down we all know that it's literally like there's no point of it. Disappointment is ultimately the end result of keeping expectations from people. You cannot control how people treat you, and again it's the same thing. Sometimes you just need to see people just the way they are. If you're constantly expecting different people to do different kind of things for you, कि भाई इसको ऐसे करना चाहिए था, यहाँ पे इसको वैसे करना चाहिए था, what do you expect? How can you ever be happy that way? I've heard this quote that, expect less from people and more from yourself. Seriously. But yes, let me make one thing very clear, that there's a very fine line between having expectations and having standards, okay? When I say that don't expect anything from anyone, I don't mean that you should lower your standards. For example, if you are in a relationship, so if there are certain things that you want your partner to do for you, then he must be doing that, okay? Like for example, if you want him to buy you flowers and I don't know, treating you in a certain way, then he must be doing all these things in order to keep you in his life. Because here we are not keeping any kind of expectation. It's literally the bare minimum. It's literally what we call standards, and you should have those. When I say don't keep expectations from anyone, what I mean is that stop expecting people to, treat you in a certain way and give you compliments when you start something new in life, or stop expecting life to be in a certain way. Please, sometimes you just need to be grateful for what you already have in your life, rather than constantly obsessing over things that you don't have yet. And I know it's always easier said than done, but trust me, once you stop keeping expectations, there's this beautiful feeling of freedom from your own thoughts that comes with it. Okay, if I take myself as an example, right? I'm posting this video. Let's say that I expect a lot of people to comment on this video, telling me how great this video is, and I would love to if they do. But what if they don't? Okay, it is going to demotivate me. I will not post another video. But guess what? I don't have such kind of expectations. I would love if people comment, but even if they don't, that is not going to stop me from making another video. Okay, I will still keep making videos because it makes me happy, right? Now let's talk about a mindset shift which you need to do in order to unlock your true happiness. Now, I want you guys to promise me that after watching this video, you will go in front of the mirror and tell yourself that I deserve to be happy. Being happy is my birthright. If I'm feeling constantly unhappy and sad all the time, there's something wrong with it and I have to do something about it. There is one thing that I have learned from this book. This is The Power of Now. The author basically says that you know what our natural state of being is? It's happiness, it's joy, it's love. So if you're not in that state, that means there's something wrong with your life, maybe with yourself, maybe with your mindset. And kindly don't get me wrong, I don't mean that you should be feeling happy 24/7, because this is not possible and this is not healthy as well. Okay, you should process each and every emotion of yours. But however, if you're constantly feeling unhappy, sad, disappointed, and all these negative emotion, then there's something wrong which we need to fix. And here's how we do it with Shinchan's formula, my favorite chapter, guys. In this chapter, I'm going to be talking about some traits which you can take or acquire from Shinchan in order to unlock your true happiness. Trait number one, not giving a shit about other people's opinions. Remember in the intro when I said that imagine Shinchan worrying about log kya kahenge? I can't even imagine it actually, okay? Other people's opinions and judgment should be the last thing to worry about, guys. Don't you think that life is too short for all this unnecessary stuff? Trait number two, living in your authenticity. Another very beautiful trait to have. Have you ever seen Shinchan performing for others? No, he doesn't even give a shit about whether other people's attention is on him or not. It just comes naturally. But he doesn't care about it, right? If you can live with your authenticity regardless of what other people think of you, you're golden. Some people will love you for your authenticity while others might not, but the thing is that that is exactly how you find your type of people. Trait number three, and probably one of the most very important trait to have, and that is please stop seeking external validation. Have you ever seen Shinchan seeking external validation, any kind of external validation? No, like, no, 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 just no. Yes, I am mad because I went to an event and I put so much effort into my outfit, but no one paid attention on me or complimented me. Hey, I clicked some pictures of mine and wanted to upload a story, but I'm not sure which one is the best. Can you please check and tell me? Yeah, I've sent you pictures. Why are you sad? Nothing, I just posted a story on my Instagram and I thought it was amazing, but not many people liked it and replied. All these things are a form of seeking external validation. Of course, we can't see Shinchan uploading pictures on Instagram, but it was just an example. And I think the reason why Shinchan is always at peace with himself is because he is never trying to seek any kind of validation. Trait number four, comparing yourself to other people. Guys, like, please. If you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, this is you not showing respect to yourself and lacking self love. If there's only one thing which you are going to take away from this video, please like make this the one, because guys, comparison really kills your happiness. This is the worst thing which you can do to yourself. And again, you can never find Shinchan wasting his time by comparing himself to others. No, he's so busy enjoying his own life. There are so many talented people around him of his own age, but have you ever seen him being jealous of them? No, exactly. The final trait is kindness. Guys, please, kindness is the ultimate path to true happiness. You know what pure happiness looks like? Helping other people without expecting anything in return. Now, of course, there are many other traits, but I think these were the five major ones. Plus, I didn't want to keep the video long. The trait that I just discussed not only helps you to stay happy, but also makes you a magnetic person. The last and the final chapter, taking them off the pedestal and taking your power back. Now, once again, when I say take them off the pedestal, them not only refers to people, it also refers to so many other things. Let's discuss. If you only feel happy after achieving goals, after achieving something big, when you are doing something productive and things like that, there's a problem, guys. Because in this scenario, you are keeping your goals and your achievements on the pedestal rather than yourself. And this is not healthy. I need you guys to realize that you are so much more than your achievement and your goals. Like, please, please stop putting them on the pedestal rather than yourself. You are so much more than that, okay? You are still a worthy person and an amazing person and a beautiful person, regardless of what you achieve, regardless of how you look, and regardless of what other people think about you. And yes, achieving your goals is essential for your overall confidence and self esteem, but however, if your happiness is only dependent on these things, then it's unhealthy, guys. I want you to think of it like this. Imagine your friend working so hard on his or her goal, but at the end, because of some reason, they could not achieve it. What are you going to tell them? Are you going to make them feel bad about it? That you are so stupid, I can't believe you couldn't do it? No, right? Until or unless you are a toxic person, of course. No, you're going to tell them that maybe it wasn't meant for you. Maybe something better is on its way to you, or maybe there's a lesson which you needed to learn, right? Why can't you say the exact same sentences to yourself when you need it? You can never be fully happy if you're constantly at war with yourself. Of course, you should be willing to learn from your failures, but in the most healthy way possible. We are not here to beat ourselves up for everything. And finally, to finish off this chapter, I just simply want to say that, guys, no one else's opinion should have the power to affect your state of being. The only person who should be up on that pedestal is you and no one else. They didn't appreciate you? Fine, who cares? They don't find you worthy for something? Fine, the right ones will. You are the one who is standing on the pedestal. They are not able to understand your uniqueness, the right ones will. All the love, happiness, appreciation, whatever is it that you are looking outside of yourself, you can literally find all those things within you. And lastly, I just want to say that, guys, God hasn't put you on this earth to be sad all the time, right? You deserve to be happy and you need to realize that. There is so much power in waking up every single day and choosing happiness, choosing joy, regardless of what's happening in your life. And it really makes me sad when I see people on the internet joking about things like depression, anxiety. People have started to normalize these things, not knowing its significance, not knowing that these are literally signals from universe telling you that there is something which you need to change. This is very true when people say that happiness is a choice, because it really is. You can always choose to be happy, and it becomes easy simply by realizing that you deserve to be happy. It might sound simple, but not many people realize this. Has anyone ever told you that smile looks beautiful on you? Like, look at you. You look beautiful when you smile. So smile more often. And that's it, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, God bless you and I love you guys so much.